Everyone, this is Ernest. So today I want to talk to you about financial freedom with the right lady. All right, I'm gonna look at my notes. It just seemed like two dreams that are not meant to happen. Yeah, one is becoming wealthy. The other is having a gorgeous but loyal, respectful, and caring woman in your arms. However, it's not too late to go after your goals. Before I get to my topic, I want you guys to like, comment, share, and definitely subscribe to this one-of-a-kind channel. I would appreciate it. Now, I want to help you guys, guys like me who, struggle financially, mentally, emotionally, don't have that much money, don't have many friends, don't have much confidence, feel like, we're stuck where we are. There's a way to escape and achieve your goals and really live the life that you always dream. And based on I want to talk to you, and explain the way, the best way I can. Hopefully you can understand. And if you like what I have to say, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I would appreciate it. Now, I have come out, to help you turn your fantasy into a reality. I have created three particular stages for you. All right, I got the first stage. I call it the compound interest stage. I want to talk to you on each stage. I want to talk to you about the problem, the solution, and then the result. So the problem with compound interest, a lot of men, struggling financially. They don't make that much money. They work at jobs that pay them low wages. And nowadays, you got to worry about, you know, getting laid off or fired from your job. And, then you apply for other jobs, and it just seems like you get ghosted by potential employers. And then, as your income gets lower, however, the bills that you have, you know, remain the same or they go higher. And you wonder how you're going to pay your rent. Let's see, student loan. Yeah, well, I don't want to get to that. Credit card debt, medical debt. If you have kids or so, child support. Boy, it just seems like you're stuck where you are and all that. But there's a way, there's a way to solve that problem, and that is investing. You know, keep investing, keep buying assets, different assets like stocks and exchange trade funds, index funds, mutual funds, cryptocurrencies, and definitely real estate. Or you can invest in real estate investment trusts, they're also called REITs, or just real estate funds. That's the thing. That's how it's going. That's how you're going to get more money by the more assets you buy. But if you keep, you know, but if you don't buy assets, you think that you can save more money or spend less money on liabilities. Liabilities I consider like materialistic things, food, junk food, or if you keep focusing on buying liabilities, you keep focusing, keep thinking that you can save your money or you can spend less money, it's not going to help you, grow your money. You want to stay broke. If you want to grow your wealth, you have to buy more assets. You know, I know because that's what I'm doing. I've been investing for, I think, 8 months, and I love investing. I love buying, you know, fractional shares of stocks and exchange trade funds, index funds, cryptocurrencies, real estate funds. That's what I do. The more assets you buy, and then also, some stocks and ETFs and cryptocurrencies, some assets you will get dividends. Make sure that you reinvest those dividends. So that way you can buy and own more shares. Yeah, the more shares you buy, the longer you keep them, the more money you'll get, over time. The more money that you get, that's compound interest, and that's what you want to get. So that way you get enough money to, pay your bills and I don't know, buy a new vehicle, maybe to buy a house. So yeah, the more assets you buy, the more shares you buy, different assets, the more money you can get. Capital gain, that is called. Also, compound interest. And if you want to know more about compound interest or capital gain, you can visit my blog at foreignlowweb.com. I appreciate it. Move on to the next stage. I call the second stage the international relationship stage. So the problem is a lot of men, including myself, still, we go through a hard time, talking and connecting with the opposite gender, especially the United States, United Kingdom, Australia, the Western world. It's so, it's very difficult. And dating apps, dating websites, speed dating events, all these, websites, apps, events, etc. So that way we can talk and, build a relationship with women. They're not really working. And yet a lot of men are still frustrated. They think that all women, are just, gold diggers, just want them for their money. And women, women here in the United States and the Western world think the same, have negative opinions of men too. And it just, I know I heard about someone or some organization mentioned 5 years, 2030, 45% women are going to, end up alone, and childless. So women have, I did the same thing with men too. The result is, a lot of people, they're alone, they're going to end up alone and discouraged and bitter and hostile and have no kids. And it's just, it's sad. And, that's one reason why I created Foreign Chat Web Business. This online business that I have with Elizabeth, she lives in Odessa, Ukraine, but she's an amazing friend to me. I have known her for almost, I think this week will be the 7th anniversary that we had met each other. I still think about the time when I met her, when I got lost at a street in Odessa. My first trip in Odessa back in late April 2018. And I guess I was going to meet her and a date, Victoria. And I got lost in the street. But I think I called Elizabeth or I called some manager, some other agency. And Elizabeth and my date, Victoria, then were able to find me. And we went to a coffee shop, got to know each other. I didn't think that they were really interested in me. Just didn't think anything. I just thought that I would just, get to know them a little bit. We, enjoy our simple date, and then as the day's over, we just go our separate ways and don't talk to each other again. But never have I thought that I was going, not only, see Victoria again, date her again, start video chatting with her. Victoria's the first woman that I video chat with on Skype. And I fell in love with video chatting, because the thought of, being in my room, being in my comfort zone, and I'm staring at a beautiful woman, a beautiful Ukrainian woman or Eastern European woman on my computer screen. while in my room, relaxing, and doing some other things that I enjoy doing. It's a great feeling, and and I want you guys to experience what I experienced. You know, you can by going on foreignchatweb.com and sign up, become a member for free. You can watch videos, leave comments to other members, and they connect with other members through that way. Another way, wait for Elizabeth to add profiles of the ladies on foreignchatweb.com, and then see the women that you're interested in buying video chats with. The price for a video chat with a lady is $50, and you make the payment on PayPal. And let's see. And then you gotta wait for Elizabeth or the translator she assigns to, contact the lady that you're interested in video chat. Ask her if she wants to video chat with you. If the answer is yes, then Elizabeth or a translator will, plan and work things out, help you and the lady prepare for your video chat together. Tell what you need to do, what you need to say, what time. I mean, I know there's different time zones based on your location, the lady's location, and then the translator's location. But the translator is going to, plan and organize everything. So that way you can prepare for your video chat. The lady you're interested in can prepare for her video chat with you. And you guys can just get ready and get to know each other and so on. And if you buy, whether you buy, if there's a connection, you want to still video chat with her, and she still wants to video chat with you, then you continue buying more video chats. Yeah, it's $50 each. I think that's a good price, $50 for a video chat with a beautiful Ukrainian lady. And whether you continue video chatting with her or a different lady on foreignchatweb.com, the service is called Video Chats with Ladies. It's obvious, so that way you know that, yeah, you can video chat with a beautiful Ukrainian lady for $50 each. And, and grow your relationship with there. And then if you if you want to meet her in person, buy the other video chatting service, which is called Singles Vacation Consultation Service. Yeah, 30-minute video chat is $50, and 60-minute or 1 hour video chat is $100. Basically you just talk to a translator or Elizabeth, the manager. Yeah, you just talk to Elizabeth or her translator who's going to help you plan your trip. Odessa, Ukraine, or Eastern Europe. How you plan everything, like, airline tickets, pick up at the airport. You're gonna arrive in Odessa, Ukraine. I don't know that much about the airport in Odessa, Ukraine. I don't know if it's safe, but you'll probably, Elizabeth or translator will let you know where you can go, and be safe. And then meet and date and connect with ladies, and then have a translator to help you and the lady you date, get to know each other and bond with each other and grow that relationship. And trying to think what else to say. Yeah, that's the thing. Whether you can buy video chats with ladies service and just video chat and start a relationship with a Ukrainian woman or Eastern European woman through video chatting, or you can buy the single vacation consultation service if you want to go to Ukraine or Eastern Europe and go meet the women in the flesh and date them and connect with them that way. Or you can do both. You can buy both video chats with ladies service and single vacation consultation services. either way, you're still going, meet and date and connect with, women who really care about you as a man, who have much respect for you, and they're serious about marriage. They want to get married. They want to have children. They want to grow old with the right men. They just want to find, good-hearted men. I know there's a lot. I know that Elizabeth has a lot of women who really want to find someone special. From her agency, is called Just Marry. I think Elizabeth still has it, and her agency is located in Odessa, Ukraine. And I'm gonna do whatever it takes to encourage you, other men, to buy these video chatting services on foreignChatWeb.com and meet and build solid and successful relationships with women in Ukraine or Poland or wherever in Eastern Europe. Now I want to move on to the final stage. I call this stage the long-term goal achievement stage. So the problem is, yeah, you have, you have long-term goals, but you think that they're not going to come true. They're not going to become reality because of your everyday problems. But regardless of whatever you're going through, regardless of how old you are or whatever obstacles you're facing, it's never too late to go out your dreams. I know I'm 39 years old, and I feel like I'm starting over again. I've learned from my past mistakes, and I'm moving forward, making better decisions. By New Year's this year, I said, I said that I want to make smart decisions. I want to start, I want to continue investing, buying, diversifying my assets, and then I want to keep, growing this amazing online business I have with Elizabeth, Foreign Chat Web. It's going to happen. I believe it's going to happen. I'm going to stay positive no matter what. And I want you, to do the same, to still have that positive mindset that I have, that your dreams can still come true if you're willing to make it happen. You can still, become wealthy. You can still become financially free. You can still find the right woman. If you want, it might be difficult to find her here in the United States or United Kingdom, Australia. If you struggle, then you can, go overseas. You can grow your money in the stock market or real estate market or crypto market or all of the markets. Grow your money through compound interest, and then plan a trip, Odessa, Ukraine or Eastern Europe, and get in contact with Elizabeth or her translator to help you plan your trip, plan everything, so that way you can enjoy your trip and meet beautiful women. You might meet, a few women who are really nice and caring and marriage-minded and traditional. But if you have trouble picking the one, narrow down the list, picking the one that you really want, you can get in contact with Elizabeth or her translator to help you choose the right one for you. Maybe she'll help you. I would say my advice is talk to Elizabeth or translator about who you are as a person, what you really want. And I think Elizabeth, her translator, will be able to, and they'll probably ask the lady or ladies you're interested in, the same thing, and help you, figure out, where you're at, where the women are mentally, emotionally. And I think the more information that Elizabeth or the translator you know about you, know about the ladies you're interested in, the more that she can help you match, with the right woman. Then that happens, then you can That's right. This stage, yeah, the long-term goal achievement stage involves the fiance visa and green card process. You can get in contact with a local visa or immigration attorney and talk to that person or that group of people, group of lawyers about your story, your goals, and whatever you want to achieve. And I think the visa or immigration attorney will help you with the fiance visa process. Then there's two types of fiance visa. The K1, when you think of K1, just think of D1. That is the lady herself, you know. And then there's a K2 fiance visa. K2, just think of two or more people. That is, you want to marry the Ukraine woman or Eastern European woman in your country. And then, also have her child, her son or daughter, to come live with you both. K2 can be, yeah, her and her child or her and her children. K1 is just her alone. She might have kids, she may not, or her kids might live with their father or so. I think you'll know the difference. K1 fiance visa, K2 fiance visa. If you want to know more information, you can go to my blog at foreignlawweb.com, or you do research on Google, take notes, and then you'll easily know, the difference. And then the green card process, that involves like her, of course, moving in your country and become a American citizen or UK citizen or Australian citizen or wherever country you live. She can legally become a citizen, and then that way, she get a green card, and then she can go back to her home country or any other country. She can have the benefits that you have as an American citizen or UK citizen or Australian citizen or Western citizen, you know. So yeah, and hope if you want to know more information about the green card process, you can still go to my blog, foreignlawweb.com, or you do research on Google, take notes like I do. That taking notes helps me a lot. That's why I'm able to understand everything and, of course, explain everything clearly to you and other viewers. Let's see. So I hope that these three stages that I explained to you encourage you to go after your dreams and and register on foreignchatweb.com and start your journey to true love with a beautiful woman in Odessa, Ukraine, or wherever she is in Eastern Europe. Eastern Europe like Poland, Moldova, Romania, Belgium, or Germany, wherever she is. I mean, you got Ukraine women living in Poland, Romania, Germany, United Kingdom, all around Europe, pretty much. And let's see, trying to think what else I got to say. Yeah, I just hope that those three stages that I came up with encourage you to start investing and growing your wealth through compound interest. And then also register on foreignchatweb.com and find the Ukraine woman of your dreams and hire an attorney, a visa or immigration attorney locally to help you, get married to her legally. She can come to your country. You guys can get married within 90 days. And then you can help her become an American citizen or a British or UK citizen or Australian citizen or a citizen in whatever Western country you live. And you guys can live happily ever after. And I'm determined Elizabeth, my business partner, and I are determined to make that happen. And, if you give us a chance, we would appreciate it. If you like my words, please, again, please leave me a comment. I'll be happy to reply to your message. Whatever questions or concerns that you have about investing, international dating, international marriage, Ukraine women, anything else, please, leave me a comment on this video below. I would appreciate it. I'll be happy to respond. And please subscribe to this unique channel. I would appreciate it. And I'll talk to you in the next video.